Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How are we all doing? Okay. We're back. Back with some more X4. Now, if you remember from our last episode, we had a little dabble with some K's and I's, so we've got some targets. We've got some targets to have some practice against. However, we don't have ships that can control stuff like that. So, yeah, we need to think about what we want to do. Get some sound back on. There we go. Okay, quick recap from last time. We built loads of ships. We're not doing much with our drill ships and stuff like that. We also built a new factory as well in Reach, which is currently under progress of being built. We also noticed we got these cool new little features here, which are pretty damn awesome, making building stations a lot easier. I like a lot. So yeah, so we were waiting on materials for our hull parts because nothing has hull parts. We found a niche in the market. And we also had another factory as well that we were working on. That currently has a couple of docks and a storage unit. Silicon carbide and silicon wafer. So this is designed for silicon only. Obviously, right now it's not really got much. You start playing? Excellent. I like to convert people to X4. Join us. One of us. Yeah, we did quite a lot last episode actually. And we kind of got stuck in this. Look what's ready. Ooh, the Colossus Vanguard is ready. So, let's go ahead and reassign him. Now, there's a couple of new things here. So, we've got Defend Commander, Attack with Commander, all normal, Intercept for Commander, Bombard for Commander. Now, this is what I want to try out. And we got the follow and mimic orders as well. Right now, we're going to use our fleet to defend our new Colossus Vanguard. So yeah, so we got 5 new drill ships, which are going to be for the Reach. Obviously, the Reach is waiting, so we're going to fly and wait over by Reach Factory so we know where they are. Then we got these other ships. To be fair, we've got a lot of building to do. At the moment, some of these are currently working on, local missions. So what we're going to do is we're going to. So we've already got the Argon power plant. That's already got 5 people working for it. How's it looking? It's not really getting much space built up, really. It's kind of selling most of what it's making, so... we did increase the price a little bit. We might have to drop this back down because, basically, we might not be able to. I may try and do automatic pricing for now, which will hopefully mean we're being competitive. That's the only thing I think we're missing at the moment. Automatic pricing should be it should have an option for competitive, compete with prices or undercut prices, and I think you should have the choice of. But you don't, so unfortunately it just does whatever it wants to do, depending on your manager. However, it's giving us credits, so, we can't complain. Let's have a look how he's looking, actually. He's probably still a low level. Well, it's a 1.5 star. Can we give him seminars? No, only piloted seminars. Not much we can do with that, I'm afraid. Right, so there will be a vote later on in the stream, so stick around for the next half hour or so and we'll get a vote going on basically what we want to do in terms of the beta long term. Do we go back to our really difficult mission that we had, or do we stick this one out and play with this and cause a war on this one? But that'll be later down the line. So yeah, but I hope everybody's having a good evening. Hope you've had all a great week and a weekend. And thank you for joining me today. And hopefully we'll have a bit of fun.
Approaching jump gate.
Approaching jump gate. Oh yeah. Does look cool.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
I do like this cinematic view. Just another way to chill out whilst you're waiting for shit to get built. Taking his sweet time to set off. Not quite sure what he's doing. It looks like he's moving, but he's not moving very fast. No, he's not moving at all. No, not quite sure what it's doing. Move from one spot to the other. Odd. I think he might be waiting for the rest of the fleet, but yeah, he is. Wait for them all to turn up. Yoink. But they're all yeeting themselves through the wormhole. Awesome. Okay.
Activating travel drive.
Right, you're not doing much, are you? You can explore that. As a matter of fact, you got the anti-gun there. Oh, it doesn't matter. What are you doing? Yeah, you've been in Avarice. Explore the Avarice sector. You're in Memory of Profit. Explore the accelerator. Silent Witness. Have you got anything you can explore? Yep, you can explore that one. And Unholy Retribution. Can explore that one. Right. David, welcome to the stream. Paul, what CPU do you have? I have an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Let's get a bit of lighting on the show. There we go. See my beautiful face. No CPU flexing. I was just asked what I had. Who's waiting for orders?
Awaiting orders.
Oh, the drills. The mineral vanguards.
Awaiting orders.
What are you waiting on? Plan build. Let's have a look. Resources needed. You're waiting for Claytronics and hull parts, obviously. Oh.
Requesting immediate backup.
Who's being attacked? I don't think any of my guys are being attacked. No. Nope, none of my guys are being attacked.
Orders.
Requesting immediate backup. Yeah, the 6.0 is absolutely amazing. Oh, slowly making our way over. Apparently they've worked on the lower level spec kind of availability for people with lower level spec on their PCs, so it may actually run a bit better now. I mean, you're not going to get the level that I'm playing, but you might get a level that you can play at. The problem is when you're working with someone like this, it's hard to kind of, get this scale when you're limited. I mean, that's a lot of background. There's a lot of stations. There's a lot of shit happening all at once.
Awaiting orders.
I don't know why did that just pull me out? Oh, so apparently when they're awaiting orders or you get a comm, it'll pull you out of the cinematic view. That's kind of a good thing so you don't miss anything. Your 5700X should run fine for the beta. A couple of large ships there, that looks quite nice. There's our new ship over there. It does look nice, that one there. Hey, Gar, all is very well, thank you. Hope you're doing great as well. Oh, yeah. Kind of don't understand why it focuses on the co-pilot rather than the pilot. Never been a big fan of the Argon ships. They're alright.
Awaiting orders.
And it kicks you back out again, yeah. So as soon as you get like a comm like that, it'll kick you out of the cinematic. They're going stupidly slow though. A couple being stopped by police. Let's have a look at how this is looking now.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so it's now got a Claytronics order. Still not got any hull parts order, mind you.
Awaiting orders.
Definitely need to get some hull parts. I mean, I wouldn't say the crap. I quite like this mode because it lets me, look around in whatever direction I want. The free cam, not a big fan of. It's a little tricky to deal with and tends to go in an opposite direction until you get used to it. But yeah, I do like this. But it allows you to continue playing whilst you're doing it. But then sometimes there are times where you're the aqueduct. There are times where you're kind of, waiting for stuff. Like now, I'm technically waiting to build stuff and improve on ships and stuff. If I was playing solo, I'd probably just have it on the cinematic mode whilst I was doing something else.
Awaiting orders.
No news yet on when the DLC will drop. As soon as I get any information, I'll let you all know. But we haven't even had the beta. Well, there's no private beta for the DLC yet. If they do one, and unfortunately, that's something I probably won't be able to show if I ever do get access to it. But we can certainly get some stuff ready for launch day. If there is anything you'd like me to do, if I did ever get access to the private beta, because sometimes they do offer us it. Let me know. Drop me a message, and I'll look into it and see what I can get for release day, so you guys can just go straight onto the video. That solar power plant is definitely bringing us in some credits. But look, as soon as I told it to do automatic pricing, sales have stopped. I'm not a big fan of sushi, so that's something you can do. I'm not a big fish fan. But I will certainly get a video on all of the new ships. To be fair, what I could do is use the cinematic mode on the new ships, because you get the details in the bottom left of what the ship is. You get a look at the interior like we are now. That's a better version. I mean, I probably cut out a little bit, maybe. But you get a nice little side. Oh, look at that. Coming up to our big ship now. It's kind of cool. Great cockpit view. It's just flown over the top of the, not underneath. The AI still aren't the best. Oh, she's a big ship. That's the new carrier. Okay, let's go on board the carrier. It can supply itself again. Get supplies. We need supply ships.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, this looks a bit brighter inside, doesn't it? Look at this. Looks a little bit more lively too. Looks like some of the ships are landing on the exterior connection points. Is there any on the other side? Oh, stuck on it. Oh, that's just a central spire in it. Still kind of cool. Ooh, very nice. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy the game, Tash. Yeah, kinda. You can certainly move around. You can change the observed space. That's a Taladi Hull Parts Factory. Get a nice view of the moon. Then we have the Drill Mineral Vanguard. That's out in the Reach. Busy doing its mining job by the looks of it. Then we got our Colossus Vanguard again, which it looks like the Dragon's docking. And a nice little view of the flashing lights of it docking as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. We can see all the little fighters coming into land as well. I haven't seen that. Can't really see much because you're watching a specific person. Oh, ooh. That wasn't the bridge. Through quarters. You can't sit on the chairs. Can't do anything with them. A sealed door. Still kind of cool. We've got cruise. I like it when they flash out things like that. Makes it feel bigger. Obviously, we've got the brig as well. Which... Justo! Playing X4 with Star Trek in the background sounds like a perfect way to spend a Sunday evening. Not anymore. Ron, I believe it's now multi-core. Could be wrong, but there was some discussion of it. I just can't remember if that was a thing that they were doing or it's done. Look at that, that's pretty cool. I think the only thing that's not working is the object lock. Argon Advanced Composite Factory. Ooh. Odysseus E. Nicely sat there in its space with several other Odysseus E's. It's escorting some ship. That's pretty cool. We got a Discoverer Vanguard. That's one of mine. Back to our Colossus Vanguard. So yeah, I think it does rotate through, like, as he says, the
Awaiting orders.
Allied and... That's annoying. But it's still pretty cool. Look at that view. That's one of my ships there. On the Argon Wharf. It is actually looking at the Argon Wharf. That's just one of my ships that happens to be in there. That's a pretty cool side swipe of the station. Argon Fighter Squadron Elite Vanguard. It's like it's randomly picking its own. It's a pretty cool ship. They're nice little ships, them. I like the camouflage on that one. Antimatter Converter Factory. So this is picking its own. I've not pressed the button for a while. So it looks like it's cycling through stuff now. So this is looking at objects in my current sector. And then somebody messages me. What's new in Beta 2? I'm glad you asked. Not much, if I'm honest with you. It's concentration of the Encyclopedia for Beta 2.
Awaiting orders.
So there's a new feature that they've put into the game, attack in range order. And apparently it's basically, it'll attack anything that's in range. But if you put subordinates to precision defense, they get multiple orders. They've fixed that. Apparently they've also fixed the AI trying to fly through stations. I'll believe that when I see it. And if any of you watch my streams on a regular basis, you will know for a fact that they tend to fly through the stations. Various fixes. A lot of fixes. I mean, I can go through them all if you want, but there is a changelog out there. What's important for us, really, at this present moment in time? Not much. Alright, Dank, how we doing? It's called Autopilot for a reason. It is. Dank will be personal time after the stream if you want to join me. We've got improved signal and data leaks on stations coming into Beta 2. We've got approach to target for launching boarding pods, apparently. That's supposed to have been improved. And HUD visualization when enemies enter weapon range as well, which we'll probably see once we start getting into combat. But yeah, apparently the Encyclopedia is supposed to be a lot better. Whether it is or not is a different story. Encyclopedia, the Galaxy. Oh, there are supposed to be stuff in here. I don't really use this. I don't like the Encyclopedia. Yeah. I do like... I've never gotten through looking through everything, but I do like the whole breakdown of information that it gives you about each place. It's pretty cool. Little pictures of the planets and what they're like on the surface. Memory Prophet looks like a desolate place, doesn't it? And you got terraforming options as well, which is kind of cool. But yeah. See, I'm wondering, it says added information about claiming sector ownership to station module encyclopedia entries. Added information about claiming sector ownership to station module.
Docking permission granted.
Well, station module. Nothing. Other modules. Oh, the AI just targets things. Well, we got everything's nice and comfortable on our new ship. So let's take our new ship out to fly. We are flying weight. I love this where you can change the fleet logos and stuff. Right, are we on our way? Is it moving? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it is turning slowly. Oh, nice little external view. Does look kind of cool. Okay, right. Let's have a look at how we're doing with everything else. The ship's on its way. Player relation details and perks. Player relation details and perks. Right. How's the reach looking? Oh, and the yeah. Sorry, I had a blank moment. Then I do apologize. Planet build. Still waiting for whole parts. Naturally, we need to get some whole parts sooner rather than later, because then this will start building. Okay. Christ, this thing takes forever to turn around.
I'm going to wipe you out.
There we go. Attack targets in range. That's the one I was just talking to you about. That's the one they fixed. Activating travel drive. Oh, we got KHK hanging about. Didn't see that.
I'm going to wipe you out.
Jump gates. Oh, the station's like opening up on that KHK. I was hoping we'd get a nice little view of the ship setting off into travel drive, but it's too busy looking at the outside of the ship internally. Another internal shot. About the only shot we get of the external side of the ship. Oh, and there's an asteroid field ahead of us. Ooh. What do you mean? Does the glass look different? I haven't noticed that before. To be fair, I haven't been in a capital ship for a while. I normally sit inside my station, but... Is that new? It feels new. Administration! I may have missed that. Is that in the Beta 2 patch notes? Let's have a look. Well, I'm just looking now. Doesn't mention it specifically. I tell you one thing I do want to try out is the precision defense system, which basically allows my carrier to be a central location for my alpha groups. Join precision defense.
Activating travel drive.
Oh, look at that. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So we can now set it to precision defense a specific area. And I don't have to have my carrier anywhere near it. Let's give it a try. So off goes my subordinate flight to its assigned task. So apparently this new system means that when they basically use the carrier as a resupply depot. They'll do the precision defense, come back, repair and rearm on the carrier, and then go back out again. I tell you what that's going to be brilliant for is missile ships, because how fucking annoying is it? Low ammo. We have run out of ammo. We have run out of ammo. It's like, well, just go and fucking resupply, please. Now I don't need to tell them that. They will just do their own thing. target in this game. No, this is just me fucking about, having a look at the new stuff that's in it. We're going to cause some trouble. And as I say, shortly I'm going to get out a little vote, probably in the next 10 minutes or so, to see what you guys want me to do long term rather than short term. But yeah, this is just about having a look at the new features. It's a very carrier-driven new feature system, which I want to try and capitalize on. It's just right now we've got very limited resources, which is kind of why we're trying to build up on them. No bloody hull parts. Everybody seems to like me causing trouble. So this is now in a defense position. So it's now looking around, defending the area. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Hello. And it uses the carrier as a home defense. Oh, I really do like that new feature. We could cause so many problems with that. Oh, and it reports it as well. Oh, and straight in there. Look at that. Oh, he didn't having any of your shit. Boom! Goodbye, Xenon. Now that is definitely better. The AI response. The AI response to a threat, much better. Are you using me as an ASMR, Abe? Oh, the saving, the speed and save and downloading is a feature from 5.0. That was when they improved the save features. Yeah, back on it now, Abe. Every Sunday we will be streaming. Hey, if it works, as you say, if it works, it works. I ain't complaining, buddy. Someone can listen to my voice and yeah, I'm quite happy about it, then I'm not going to complain. But yeah, we're back now, back on Sundays, and it should be X4 streaming most of the time. We may throw in a couple of, spanners in the works every now and then with new games and stuff like that, but we'll probably targeting with the X4 stuff for now. Especially with the Boron DLC coming. I want to kind of keep it fresh in our minds. Get the Boron DLC going. The problem is if I get the beta, which I'm not saying I do, I don't know. They haven't said anything. It means that I have to keep switching the game over, which can be a little bit annoying. Which may rely on me probably looking at a different game until the beta ends and stuff like that. Oh, don't. Please don't. If Hightower's in here, he's going to jump down on you and be like, yes, I keep telling him. But decreasing brightness of window border copies.
Choice.
Oh yeah, oh I see what you're saying. Yeah, because this used to stand out like a sore thumb. It just looked a bit odd in the light. That was what I was more thinking about. But yeah, no, you can see clearly through the glass. Someone's got out there with a squeegee on the fucking side of the windscreen. I'm stuck. You want to get out in your spacesuit and clean my windows for me, please, sir? Ooh, hello. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. There we go. Crouch jumping is a thing, apparently. Captain Collins taught me that. Oh no, there'll be no troll farts. Don't worry, you're safe. Oh, that's such an amazing view. It does look so good in this lighting. The ships look cleaner as well. Wet home weekend. No, he just send me he'll send me the bloody thumbnail that we made ages ago. It's called Rugged After Dark. Because we used to do a late night gaming session when I was on furlough. Oh, back when. Woo! Can't even remember that far back now. When I was on furlough, I was spending most of my evenings playing computer games rather than, normal human hours. I'd be like playing till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, which is great when you've got American friends because they're also up till 5, 6 o'clock my time in the morning. And we used to do it like privately on the Discord, and a couple of people join in, and we'd have fun on the Space Engineer server. Like I'd spawn in the Battlestar Galactica,
Taking hits.
that kind of thing. Oh shit, that's my drill mineral.
Confirmed.
In the Reach. Oh, what the hell's happening in the Reach? Oh yeah, we're being hassled. Right, let's see. Oh, they are absolutely annihilating them. Right, so what? I'm going to try a new thing. Let's take 6 of these. We will defend commander. Creates a new group for us. Beta group. Join position defense. So we now get a new position defense. So I'm now going to set up near my miners. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. They're fucking off to join a new position defense. Oh, I love that. I don't need to get a carrier over there. I could just send... Oh, my ship's taking a pounding. Is he going to continue attacking? So he should theoretically move off and... Oh no, he's getting pounded. He's going to die. It's a close one. They're both kind of... Oh, he's finished them off. Look at that. So how do we assign it? So if we go to our carrier... resupply, repair, dock ships, recall subordinates, get supplies. There's no specific way for us to tell it to just get repaired in that sense. Upgrade repair at. Grab you some repairs. Not enough money. Mother. Give us a second. Just nick some of his credits. Dragon. Upgrade repair. Repair you. I still don't have enough money.
We were hit.
What do you mean it's already scheduled for modification? It's not scheduled for modifications. Oh, it is. The order was automatically added by your pilot to fill one of the other duties. So where's he heading to now? He's automatically just told himself to go and get repaired. It is repaired. Oh, yes. Look at that. It's repairing at my station, at my fleet carrier. At multiple sectors. Yep, it can work off multiple sectors. David, shh. You know trouble follows me everywhere I go. I can't help it. I see red and I have to kill it. Abe, if you've already had your head in it, it should be a lot easier for you to get back into it for definite. Okay, so precision defense. I'm going to put that right by my miners. So they are targeting the ship. That's good. Oh, that's amazing. It's the fact that Dragons actually told himself to repair himself. Yeah, it's muscle memory. It's like riding a bike. Man usually has punches, yeah. It's definitely like that, I'd imagine. But if there's anything specific, Abe, I'd just say drop a message in the Discord or whatever. There's plenty of people who can give you a quick breakdown of things that you might be a little bit rusty on. I will probably do a series right before the DLC drops, or just as the DLC drops, kind of a... I thought he said cock spotted then. I was like, what? Excuse me? Oh, I love this new feature. So they're moving in now. Oh, look at them twatting the shit out of that forager. Go on, get some. These are very basic ships as well. These we spent hardly anything on these. So yeah, so what I'll probably do towards around the release of the look at that, and the ships follow him as well, keeping him protected. So he goes back, gets repaired, and then he'll fly back out to his defense point. Yeah, there is little things that, yeah, I understand what you mean. Okay, right. So let's pop out a quick here we go. Poll. A poll. Future of public beta. Our first option is to continue current playthrough. Which is the one we're on now. The next one is to go back to Ultimate War save, which would be very hard in terms of getting things done because we were on our asses with that one. New save with budgeted start easy mode. Or new save creative mode. Let's go. It's not about difficulty, Hightower. It's about how can we show off the game with its beta. Oh, Wendy. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you kindly. You are very kind. Welcome to the stream. I told you, see, Dave, it's like Beetlejuice. You mention his name too many times and he turns up. Don't make me miserable. Oh, they've just cleared all the carc out, and look at that, brilliant. And they're now in defense mode, so there's hovering around, keep an eye out on things. Oh, I love this new feature. You can see where you can see as well if you like zoom out, you can see where your defense points are very clearly. Oh, it's amazing. Thank you again, Wendy, for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Remember, if you haven't already done so as well, if you'd like to give me that thumbs up, I appreciate the support. It means people find my stream a little bit easier when YouTube goes, oh, people like his stream, and they aren't afraid to put me out there a little bit more. Right, so the carrier stopped for ages, and now just as the dragon's about to get there, it goes, haha, bye. Meow. That's kind of funny. This is a new game for 6.0. This is a whole fresh new start. I think that's why we've got hardly anything going on it. It's empty. I love the fact it's... Oh, that's hilarious. You'd think he'd go, dudes, I'm on my way. I'm nearly at the dock. Please don't fly off without me. And bye. No. Looks like we've got a plan build here. Hey, we got some hull parts finally. So it's now building the dock area. So it's on its way. It's building. We definitely need more hull parts. But at least it started. That's a good start. Right, how is our silicon refinery doing? Production modules. It is building a silicon wafer production module. Oh, logical overview and station configuration. Oh, it's... Oh, here we go. Right, so what do we need? Right, so we're going to need energy cells, yep. Silicon, yep. Methane, yep. And metallic macrolides. What have you got? Not enough resources for production. Right, so we're going to need some gas and some mineral ships. Right, we've got some credits. Right, buy ships. Medium, gas, sunder, low preset. I think that's all we can manage. One. So what we will do actually is, since the Reach platform is going to take a while to build, let's go and get our drill miners over to our silicon refinery. Mine for Commander, Alpha. I should take them off the board. We'll get the Eads Vanguard to the silicon refinery to trade for Commander. Beta group. Oh, five ships in a different sector. So that's that new little icon there. Oh, Sebastian, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Appreciate you all joining me this evening, spending your time Sunday with me. Hopefully I repay you with some good quality X4 content. If there is anything you'd like me to check out, let me know. I'm happy to experiment while we're on this save. I am loving this new feature. I still love the fact the ship fucked off without him. That's hilarious. The only thing we do need to figure out is how the supply ships work now with this. Or do you want to know, Hightower?
Hello there.
Hello.
Does it go boom? Or how can I make rugged go boom? Excuse me while I take a painkiller, because Hightower is my name of my headache. We have just finished the tabletop for my LARP session today. 10 till 5, where we went out and found ourselves facing kobolds and killing a lot of kobolds, and a basilisk has just petrified one of our party members. Absolutely hilarious. So it's been a very, very long day today. No, Hightower's amazing. Hightower gives me ideas I can play with and do stupid shit with. Between Hightower and Barker, I have enough ideas to last me a lifetime. A bit of both, I guess. I think that's my command. I can never remember what command I had. Ah, there we go. I actually haven't set you up as a mod. Why? Oh. You are now. You should have been a mod in the first place. What are these guys got upkeep missions for? Deploy resource probes. Well, I guess we could do that. What other missions we got? Nothing much in our sector. Unknown? Perhaps nothing.
Requesting permission to dock.
I was pressured into this. What about time for what? Right, so you're docking. Right, let's see if he... Now, this ship has no resources. So, is it going to actually repair the ship? It has! It's repaired the ship! Well, I'll be damned. Yeah. Yeah, about time he, earned his wage. I'll be damned. Right, so you guys are in the Reach. Why are you... So, let's, recall subordinates. Did that recall subordinate? What's your... They're all in Grand Exchange, but they're not. Logical overview. Silicon wafers. Silicon. Not enough resources. Let's manually send them.
Hello. Hello.
So you got no trade routes. What are you guys bringing out here? Auto mine silicon. I think you're trying to auto mine in the sector you are. Fly to object.
Striking.
All of the mods, I'd imagine, will stop working with the update until they get their hands on it and start fixing it. It's usually what happens with most game updates. They'll get around to it, though. We'll have all the mods back. I don't use mods, so it's not really an issue for me. Attack targets in range. Attack all hostile targets in the specified area. You're escorting the ship. You're flying to repair. Oh, this new system is amazing. What the hell? Look at that. He's had a little bit of damage. Fighting stopped. Straight off to get repaired. Oh, we're going to abuse this system so much. Right. The other thing... Was the Callisto Vanguard? Was that the one that I had with... It's got advanced satellites. Did I give it...
Striking.
Oh, you're striking, but sure. Deploy civilian, advanced satellites. So We'll drop a advanced satellite here. Oh, we should have dropped one right next to it, but we'll drop another one here. We'll drop one here. So these will update all of the trades for us, which is what we want. We'll drop one here as well. And then we'll drop one. We'll drop one here. I kind of wanted to drop some resource probes, but it looks like I didn't bring any with me. So we'll drop them satellites with this, and then we'll get him to repair and grab some consumables. Oh, that's why it's not got any room. I'm sorry, we'll sort that out later. Okay, let's have a look what we got. Alright, so far the new creative save mode is winning over. But very closely, so if it stands that it is, we'll probably potentially look at doing something. We'll do a live setup of a game where you guys can choose what you want to happen and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. But I may actually run this alongside it because it seems kind of a bit of a 50-50 between the two of them. So we'll share it between the two. I think that's going to be the best option for us for now. Our Sunder Gas, you're here, so you can head on over to Silicon Refinery. It's really, there can only be one group with this role. Kind of annoys me that. And then where are you heading to? You should now undock and make your way over to the Silicon Refinery.
Get out of here.
Okay, you're waiting for signal. Where's the fighters gone that I had over there? Did they? I'm confused where the fighters went. I'm not seeing them anywhere. Oh, apparently. Oh, look at that! So this group has called for reinforcements, and our second defense group has come in to support. I wonder if that's because... I'm wondering if it's because the Alpha group, the overall Alpha group is that. Right, let's... No, because then that's the Beta group. That's the Alpha group for that. They've called support, and my other group has backed them up. How awesome's that? I mean, it leaves my mining ships completely undefended, but I still like it. It's still something we can definitely do. It's something we need to work on for the future. Oh, you've backed out. So you're now attempting to break off and repair. They've now bugged out to head over to their defense point. It's beautiful. You've docked and repaired, and you now undock. Oh my god, yes, this is amazing. It works automatically. So when you set your groups to position defense, which all you need to do is select your group that you want to do, right click, and it says, it normally says here, it won't do in the moment, so let's just Quasar Vanguard. We'll set this Quasar Vanguard to a new group so I can show you. So defend, oh, we can't. What do you mean? Why can't I set a new... Oh, defend position. Ah, so... Yeah. So if we set this to defend commander, you can then convert the group to a joint position defense. And that then sets these up. Which then I think we have lost one of our quasars. Which then allows you to set up these little groups here. And then they do it all themselves, yeah. I've not told him to go and repair, and he's just deciding to bug out and repair. And my carrier just sits there comfortably, letting the ships come back, repair themselves, and go back out and go and attack some more Xenon. Which is good for us, because it gets our reputation up. Oh, tell me about this. This is going to make life so much easier. Oh, I can't wait.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. Excellent. I'm loving it. I think they've done some amazing changes so far. I'm liking what they're bringing in. I'm just wondering how it's going to work on a large scale, which we definitely need to test. Right, how are you looking? Still struggling with the hull parts. Let's give you some more credit. See if you can get some more hull parts on the go. Solar power plant. Have you got some dollar that I can nick? You do. You're doing well. Yeah, definitely. I think not having to babysit fleets is a major advantage for us. But this is how fleets are designed. You know, you're supposed to be able to set up, and obviously I'm doing this quite like you wouldn't have it where they're defending two separate sectors unless you've got a fleet with like support vessels and frigates, destroyers, and stuff like that, and then you've got one command vessel commanding your entire fleet. Excuse me. Excuse me. Then it would make sense. However, if you had small fleets set up in sectors and you had them defending certain areas, then you would have it where they could go back, repair, and stuff like that. And that's what I'm going to test, I think, in the future. Is can we get it where we can defend our sectors quite easily with using the fleets now? And I think the answer is yes. Okay. Silicon. Okay, so they're now. Are they finally now? They're still flying to objects. What sector are they in? Oh, they're in the sector. Okay, right. Let's remove the existing order for each of these. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh. The downside is these guys may not find any silicon in this area. What are you up to? Flying weight. High damage weapons are just going to be your standard rule of thumb. Torpedoes, they're going to rearm, which means you're going to have supplies for it. But effectively, they would fire everything they've got and go back to your carrier, rearm, and then fly back out again, which for me is perfect. You guys are still flying to object. Are you in the sector? You are in the sector. So again, oh, you're not in the sector. Oh, you are now. So we'll remove the orders. Now, this commander, this manager here is low-level manager, I think. There is no manager. That's why they're not doing anything, because I'm an idiot and I forgot to assign a manager. Personnel management. Current role. Display skill for manager. Boop. ETH Vanguard. You're all captains. I don't really want to take away the captains, so we'll remove one of the service crews. Work somewhere else for me. Silicon refinery. Manager assign. We'll take you there. Work somewhere else for me. Factory. Manager. Assign. There we go. And then we need a manager for my headquarters. Nope. No, we don't. We've already got a manager. Okay, so attacking the larger ships, yes. Effectively, yes. Is going to be my answer to that. However, there's going to be a way where you can bombard stuff and you can attack from range and take advantage of your ship's abilities, which is something we've not been able to do until recently. Which is phenomenal, quite frankly. It's extremely useful. And I can't wait to try it out. Right, so now that they've got a manager, now you're executing the mine resources. Excellent. Failed behavior. Let's just remove the failed behavior so I don't have the orange markers.
Hello. Hello.
Failed behavior. Three-star auto trades, nice. There we go. That's why they were just sat doing nothing, because they didn't have a manager to tell them to do anything other than. Because I'm an idiot. And the only difference is he's... Let's get him to fly here first. So much experiment to be done, David. So much. Now, we are competing against the Talada silicon refineries, but I'm not worried about that. Right, how are we looking over here? So as soon as something jumps in, they're down its throat, attacking it. Jobs are good. These guys are patrolling the sector. Any targets in range, they engage. Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, I agree. I think you're right there. I think a case of, see, look, they've been called back because the secondary group needs support attacking the vessels, which they've already killed. But again, I think using a carrier in a sector is going to be the better option. I think having a carrier covering multiple sectors isn't going to be the answer. I don't think the Asgards anymore, no. Because if you get a behemoth, they're going to hit Asgards from range. Missile ships will take Asgards out. I don't think the Asgard is the meta anymore. Certainly not with the new bombardment rules and the new attack from range stuff. You're doing Cigaris. That's the Pioneer stuff. The Pyramid stuff. I mean, I'm going to steal the Terran tech first. Then I'll destroy them. Deal. I will get their tech, and then I will wipe them out. Right. We got any more hull parts coming in? We do not. Let's give you some more credits. Solar power plant.
Hello.
Logical view.
Hello there.
Used to be selling, but it's dropped the price down to 10 credits anyway. The commander's obviously realised. Silicon refinery. How are we looking with you now? Logical overview. Could do. Could do like a one shot. Do a creative mode with all of the tech. That's something to think about. Have I got a methane? I don't think I actually have a storage tank for the methane tanks. Oh no, I haven't. Liquid storage isn't still on yet. So it can't produce anything yet because we've got no way of storing methane. I wish I could move this. Because it's going to take a while to build the silicon carbide stuff because that's going to be a problem. Oh. Oh, actually, it's already got most of the computer substrates and the silicon carbide, actually. That's quite surprising. It's the whole parts we're struggling with, still. Which my Reach factory should... Energy cells, graphene, and refined metals. How are we looking with you? So you're making containers now. Well, hopefully now you'll be able to set it up right where your frigates and your gunboats will be your main line of support and your fighters will do the fighter work. Okay. I love this where it's breaking down where each one is. You're doing precision defense. Right, we do need to start looking at some more transport vessels once this is built. And then we need to do an ore refinery of our own to be able to provide for our factory. Okay, right, we'll end the poll there. We've got our idea what we're going to do.
Striking.
There we go. Playing around with my features. Have you just realised them? They've been in the game since 5. It's because basically the reason why you can now sit in them chairs and do stuff is because originally when you try and use the seater drive, you can't actually use any of the drives from here. Not only that, but some people wanted to have it where if you wanted to do the roleplay mode, you could roleplay being at it. But yeah, you can now go into these and it brings up your map. But you can also access. See, that sound is because I don't have the seater drive on this gameplay. But if you did, you would then be able to use the seater drive, and it would fast forward your gameplay for you. And you're not taking up the pilot seat, so you're not stopping the ship from doing its own thing. Whereas before they had this feature, you'd have to sit in the pilot seat, which meant then you're obviously in command of the ship, and you basically have a ship down. What I used to do is just buy a small, transport vessel and just sit it inside one of my stations. But then obviously we had the station seats come in, and then they had it where you could sit inside the carriers and stuff like that. So you can go along with your fleets, hit the seater drive when it arrived. you'd then be there. Because obviously some people don't get the teleportation until later down the line. Quasar Vanguard was destroyed in Hattic Far by the Xenon. That's that little fight over down there. The little light show. The seater, no, the seater's disengaged while you're not flying. So how about collection? Is it better? Collection? I'll try and see if I can get... That's property owned, current location. So this is current location, so... To me, that should allow us to change, but it doesn't. It's current sector. So this will now scoot through our current sector stuff. Yeah, most people used to sit with a fighter, but you don't need to anymore. You can have your fighter go off and do its own thing, and you're not taking up a ship, which a lot of people didn't like, obviously. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's... yeah, they fixed that a while back. Solar plants are always the best way forward. I will argue that solar power plants is probably the first station you need to build. That Quasar Vanguard annihilated you. I think you should be able to have it where you can set this camera mode to any active engagement. I think that needs to be added. I don't know how they'd be able to do it. But if you could have it where it would follow any active engagement in the sector, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, the cinematics are pretty awesome. The hell t-shirt are you wearing? Where's your uniform? Oh, sorry, it's not mine. It's Argon. Ooh, that's a bit close. Oh, he's annihilating that. Oh, that ship's took a pounding. I think you're heading back to get repaired. Yep, Dock at Colossus Vanguard, so he's going back for a repair. Oh, I like keeping the ships. I like captured ships and keeping them. Oh, you're under attack. Right, let's have a look at the big picture and see what we've just been witnessing. Okay. So that ship was chasing that ship, which... You're going to go boom. Yep, another Quasar Vanguard has been taken out. Considering they took a lot of ships out, I'm impressed. Remove from position point. Oh, look at that! Oh, yes. Okay, so we don't have any collection drones. Does my dragon have collection drones? Collect drops. It does. So if I then tell this to... Hold on a second. Position point. Reinforce other positions. Beta group. Position point. Reinforce other positions. Does that now mean that they will now go back to the... Oh, he's hammering the hell out of them. They've actually... Well, they are actually the three that he's wiped out. But if they can make it back to the fleet carrier, then that should protect it. Okay, so I didn't know you could right-click and adjust the points. That's kind of cool. And yeah, the AI modes are looking better. That dragon's collecting the points, so he's not going to attack at the moment. That's fine. The AI's buggered off. They're going back to get repaired. Yes, we have lost a lot of ships, but it's about testing things. I don't care if we lose all of our ships. Right. Silicon refinery. You're not going to do anything for me for a while, are you? Plan build. Let's have a look. Silicon wafer production. Whole parts. Oh, you got no credits. That's why. Wonder why you weren't doing anything. Power plant. Have you got any credits? You do. You have plenty of credits. Let's split you up between the two. I'll give about 400 for you. Oh, you got 1 million there, so we'll put the rest back into you. There we go. Oh, VR. Look. I don't know how well that'll be. Questions. We got any questions on the go? We got no questions. Okay. I think we're all set now. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, shit. We're going to unassign the defense points for these. Remove from precision defense. Remove from precision defense. So they will all now go back to the carrier.
I'll erase you.
Call subordinates. And then what we're going to do is we'll leave the carrier there. Whether he repairs everybody, I don't know. He might not. Now that I've removed the defense systems. Our boarding has been optimized, yeah. Policing seems to be a lot better. I'm not being stopped as much as well, I've noticed. That may try and take him out. Yeah, he's going to take him out. There's nothing I can do with that. He's holding on, isn't he? He's causing some serious trouble, that one there.
Striking.
Nothing wrong with that. Boarding definitely seems to have been improved, apparently, from what I've seen and what I've heard. And there is some information on the notes as well, on the patch notes about boarding being optimized. Right, so this is what we're going to do. Why are you... There's no position to defend, so... I don't know why you're doing that. Lie in wait. I don't know what you're doing. So what we're going to do now is wait for all of these stations to build up, earn credits, and then hopefully from there, I think what we need to do is we need to build our own way of producing ships sooner rather than later, because you guys want me to blow all my ships up. Sorry, you want me to do combat. I think next episode we'll do a little bit of a creative. So we'll start off with absolutely everything, May even like do a little bit of a fleet, and we'll push the fleet to a limit, and we'll attack the Terrans and see what it's like. We'll make a little one-shot creative mode next week. In the meantime, if you want to leave me some suggestions in the Discord in my X-Force section, then feel free to do so, and I will include it in. It will be live done, so we'll go through it together, and then we'll do an all-out launch against the Terrans, and we'll see how that goes. It's going to be fun. We may also get another update as well. I doubt it. It's been like a couple of weeks between each one, so yeah, I think we'll be all right. I think for tonight, I think that's going to be it. We'll cut it a little bit shorter than usual. Normally we do about 2 hours, and it's just coming up to the, well, it's just over the hour and a half mark. But I don't want you guys to just watch me watching me watch this doing nothing. So we'll take a small break from that. Recall subordinates, please. Thank you. So we'll let the stations build up, and then from there we'll earn some credits. And then, yes, you guys can have your nuking session. So join me next week, where I am going to be nuking the shit out of the Terrans. We're going to go into details regarding some of the fleets. So we'll make up some fleets. We'll see what that's like. We'll see about taking on stations. We'll have a little adjustment and a play around. And see where it goes from there. I definitely want to see what this point defense is going to be like in terms of like a pushback force. So if we enter the Terran section, we'll send in a small fleet, we'll cause some havoc, and then we'll make an enemy of them and see if they try and push us. And we'll see what the point defense system's like when it comes to being attacked. We'll do various things like, allowing people to support their own sectors and holding their own sectors and stuff like that. I definitely want to see how the bombardment goes. That's one thing I haven't done yet. So I am looking forward to trying the bombardment side of things. So we'll set up some fleets for that. The question is do we get our own Asgards? I mean, beams are supposed to be fixed. Yeah, the beams are supposed to be a lot better in terms of just not being ridiculously overpowering. I've never been a big fan of beams. Don't like the noise of them, and they just, I don't know, I just don't think they operate very well. But what we'll do is we'll set up several fleets with different types of weapon systems. I'm going to try and do a bombing fleet, so one that's designed fully on torpedoes, missiles, and that kind of stuff. Terrans are the most advanced, which is why we're going to target the Terrans, because if we can defeat the Terrans, then it means that the Borans aren't here, so right now the Terrans are currently the stronger faction. I want to see what happens when we launch fleets with resupply requirements. Are they going to attack, drop back, resupply, re-attack? Are they going to be attacking waves? Are they going to attack in groups? Are they going to go singly? Are they going to get taken out? Are frigates and stuff like that going to support them? These are questions I want to ask. Is the AI better? That's the question everybody wants to know. Is the AI better? Quite frankly, I don't know. It seems to be better. Normally, the ship would fly into the side of the carrier, and it hasn't. It flew underneath and then around. So that's a start. But as far as I'm aware, it's supposed to be better. So let's see if it is. So next Sunday, we are going to be back with a creative mode. Again, if you want some of your ideas thrown in there, if you've got some station designs you want thrown in there, as a matter of fact, yeah, if you've got some station designs, throw them in. I'll put them into it if I can. I will give you a little bit of a shout out as well. So people can see your station design. But until next time, everybody, And that's going to be me for this evening. We're going to let the game run on. We're going to let the game earn some credits. And then you guys are going to have shit tons of action next week and the week after. So next week's going to be the creative mode. Week after, we'll come back to this. And we'll have a lot of credits. We'll get a station going to build our own fleets. And then you guys can tell me where you want me to blow shit up. Thanks a lot, everybody, for joining me this evening. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you all sticking around on your Sunday and listening to me tripe on about this amazing update that we've had. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you join me next week. Give me a share on Twitter and stuff like that. Chat to me on there as well. I am about on there. And there's going to be a lot more videos popping up as well. So if you do want to see the videos before everybody else, that is a feature I'm giving to all of my members moving forward. So if that's something you're interested in, then do check out the members section. I do appreciate it. But more than anything, I appreciate you all joining me and being here whilst I stream. So thank you very much, everybody. And until next time, bye-bye for now.